Hello, and welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back on the ladder climb. Going up against Silently Violent. I don't know how silent Mechabellum is. There's a lot of boom booms, a lot of pow pows. Who's to say, man? Who's to say? Either way, having a good time. Hope you are too. Let's see what we can do here. Speed on crawlers and storm crawlers. Pretty cool. I like $100 extra per round sounds like a pretty interesting thing to do if you're going for a tech build. But I just hate the reduction in so I think the speed is just so nice. No matter what you're going for, whether it's fangs or crawlers, steel balls, rhinos, it's always like just so good. And we're gonna get some missile tech to go with it. Quite frankly, I would be totally okay for what he has so far. He might go get some air units to like win this round, like one squad of wasps. I'm gonna go ahead and double down on fangs, knowing full well I'm at risk of losing, or I said fangs, crawlers, knowing full well I'm at risk of losing the first round. Because I think it's okay. Like, I think it's good. And I think losing the first round, but maximizing unit deployments, potentially getting mechanical rage, and then replicate so that the crawler battle, we actually come out with more troops than we lose. Like, there's a lot of ways to make this work. Mustangs are good at countering my units, but because I have the extra speed, I can close that gap a little bit faster. I usually put my Mustangs a little further over anyway. No, he's putting them back. Okay, interesting. So now these guys are going to run forward first and probably get covered off on pretty well. I don't know. It depends. I got the Stormcallers. The thing with the Stormcallers is I really like incendiary rounds, but that is a self-own if I'm going crawler build, and I actually care about staying in the crawler build. So just something to consider there. EMP can also be really good. Penetrating in tanks can be really good. It takes more time between shots, but the second fire towards those like the Mustang should just clear it out. And then I should just have more units. Yeah. So pretty good. Again, he can just get some air and get me into some big doo-doo caca trouble. But like, I'm not too worried about it. I can always go for some marksman of my own next turn if I am worried about him going air. Though I think that just like getting even more ground units and mechanical rage is generally like the strongest. So I wanted a technology. I can't get one if I get laser sights this turn. I guess that's fine. So we take this, we take this, we take this, and instead of getting a technology or anything, we're just going to get the 2 marksmen to go along with the squad. Probably just central. I say centralized, but maybe actually on the outsides. That way, if there's any leftover marksmen on the inside, he picks off my Stormcallers first. I'm not going to put down the scope. He did take a strike specialist. I wonder what he's going to end up trying to put behind my lines. Again, air units would be pretty good against me. Might even make me consider getting some fangs and just putting them underneath. But for now, we're chilling. For now, he got more Mustangs. Interesting. So that's another reason why I don't really want to go deeper into Stormcallers. We got both their boys right out the gate. That's pretty solid. Mustangs are a pretty expensive unit to mass up, and we do have them countered with our missiles right now. Though maybe he's also thinking long term. These guys getting into the base is pretty unreal good for us. What does he have? Oh, just one thing left over. So far the ground game is working for us. Again, we don't have like much anti-air, but that's fine. We'll take the photon emission. I don't like what he has available to him, but there's nothing I can do about it. I am going to get 2 more marksmen, though. And I'm going to put them a little bit behind right now. No, I'm still going to put them on the outsides, but I'm going to put them a little bit to the rear. Again, just to double counter off on, like, if he does spawn things on the side. And then we'll just make these guys invulnerable. And let's unlock fangs just in case we go down that path. He's probably going to get oil for us. Or is this This is smoke. I thought he was going to get oil. Either way, here we go. We have a lot of health on these crawlers, so they connect pretty good. This side here is not as cool because we didn't have the 50% damage reduction. But still, there's enough crawlers out there making a mess, though they have some crawlers of their own that survived, unfortunately. But once again, our crawlers are better because he's investing in Mustangs, and Mustangs are countered by missiles until they get the technology that can shoot down the missiles. It's a whole thing. Subsidized Stormcaller? Sure. I don't mind that. I'm focusing on unit upgrades right now. I could get the extended range on the Stormcaller. I'm actually just going to get 2 more Stormcallers like a crazy person. And then extended range. Yeah, okay. We can unlock arc lights as well. And I don't know. Do I give extended range? I don't want to give extended range to my Stormcaller. I think that there are going to be giant units that we buy in the future where that matters more. Mustangs for more damage. Interesting. They are going to rip through my crawlers a little bit faster now, that's for sure. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. We'll give them that. They should go down to most shots. I mean, if I do incendiary shots, I think that we're fine. Though at this point, they cost quite a bit more. Still, though, you can see just how many of these boys get hit by missiles. Ooh, don't do it, don't do it. Oh, I got their base first. Lovely timing. Lovely timing. Ooh, baby. Ooh, and we even debuffed them again. So even if they had gotten through, it was so over. Do we want replicating? Vulcan Descent, that's pretty good for them. We want attack. You know, like, I really am starting to think that we just get even more missiles with incendiary rounds. It feels kind of crazy, but give everybody some more health. He could just buy air units to counter me. Like, that's not off the table. And yet, like, here we are. You know what we'll do, though? No, he's got extra penetration, so these shots are doing... Well, actually... I'm going to get 2 arc lights, put them out in front, and give them some armor. And that might be enough to just counter the Mustangs. There's the anti-air that we expected. So now, my ground forces are going to be able to connect a lot faster. And he's going to use his ignite, which makes a lot of sense. He's gonna kill most of my firing line with that. I would have scooched it even further if I was him. Because he could have gotten the whole of this squad and more of these guys peeling through. He's got Mustangs on the flanks as well. Interesting. But good on him. This is a good burn, as mentioned before. And it's actually probably going to put him in a position where he can fire down all of my missiles. in a way that I find frustrating. But he won't have that ability most of the time. And I actually think we can outdo Mustangs. Like, I really do. Though perhaps, I mean, parasitic ammo is pretty freaking sick. What do we need to get? Fortress with parasitic ammo would be pretty cute. So you get a fortress, you put it in, you give it the parasitic ammo. I'm gonna take a loan. I haven't been taking many loans this game. I feel like I should have got Mechanical Rage forever ago, but now that I have parasitic ammo, it just makes that much more sense. And yeah, enhanced damage. Potentially more crawlers. Or more missiles. Honestly, more missiles. I'm gonna put that theory to the test. And then when this guy gets a shield, all these missiles will be protected in a way that I will like. I shouldn't even have put my guys rear, because they just walk up anyway. But you can see, like, they're focused on air power. And now we are shooty McShooty, right? Still, it might not be good enough. We're kind of igniting our own units here. Come on, boys. Get on through. Get these missiles through. Get the missiles through. All you need to do is land a couple, and then it burns them all up with ignite. But it doesn't matter because we're self-killing here faster than they're self-killing, because they got through with some of their ground units. Which, I mean, fair enough. They did the work. Let's see. Did any of these get through? Ooh, if it wasn't for the reduced damage, man. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. What's even alive right now? What's the problem? Okay. So, senior defense specialist. Love it. I mean, I really want a shield generator on you. But also, he's getting through with ground troops. So, like, I'm like, this might be just an opportunity to low-key get some crawlers, do some leveling up, and get the old upgrade, man. I rather would level up a lot of these, like, fodder units that are running into the battle than just keep doing my storm callers, because a lot of their damage doesn't land right away. I'm gonna give these guys the extended range. I don't love it. He's got a smoke screen. I've got reduced damage here. You may as well get a part of that, but we'll see. He could probably smoke screen my whole line, right? Oh, he didn't use it. Okay. And honestly, some more arc lights behind the lines might be good. I'm not sure. He's got the armor penetrating on his Mustangs. So I'm not sure that I want to go further into it than I already have. We are getting some nasty, like, sideline floods happening here. And now we're going to burn ourselves in our own flames, but that's fine. And now we have some snipers, which is enough to deal with their air power, right? So, I don't know. We have a lot left. He only has 1,200 health. Like, a lot left. So, anyways, he went air power. There was a chance that we should have gone air power as well, you know, but he's got the Mustangs already, so I didn't really want to go that much air power. So what would we have gone to deal with his air? I mean, I could have just gotten a ton more arc lights, but I think we just needed more snipers, quite frankly, because they do a pretty good job of damaging the Phoenix. We have so much ground game. We just crush, man. We just crush, and we don't care who knows. Let's go ahead and see what we did in terms of statistics here. Some credits, some combat power. Life is good. Okay, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.